Hey there guys, what is going on? My name's Mark and welcome back to the Portion of Wrestling podcast. And I
Whoa.
wanted a bit of flair in there. Money in the Bank recap show, what? I'm joined by... See, I was going to say The Dark Knight, but we've already had that one. We can't... I don't know.
just don't know. Just some geezer.
Yeah, just a random black guy.
Yeah, randomly. Yeah,
It's Hancha.
yeah, it's me again. What up?
So we're gonna recap Money in the Bank. We're gonna try and get through this quickly because it's really hot.
Yeah,
I need to go in the shower.
I think they said it was like the high of 32 degrees where I am.
You know what I don't like? Whenever UK people just like, oh, it's very hot. You always see like people, oh, that's nothing. We have like 50 always over here. It's just, yeah, but you have aircon. That's not common in the UK because we don't need it.
Yeah, and your body adapts to it as well. So it's like you're used to the weather being like that over there.
That's called environmental. What's it called?
We're used to miserable rain all the time. So okay,
Yeah.
so stop that.
I'm from the north. Oh, a hot day for me is 7 degrees.
Yeah.
You just, oh, I can't be having this.
Exactly. So when we see 32 degrees, it's like, whoa, this is insane.
Jesus, I'm on holiday.
Yeah.
You might hear background noise. There's a car alarm going off. Some fucker hasn't turned that off. It's been going for about 20 minutes now.
Oh, I can hear it now that I'm concentrating. I
Yeah.
couldn't hear it before, but now that now I can hear it.
The next door neighbours, they're out the front. Like a normal people would be.
Yeah.
So, you know, you might hear them. Hancha's just heard them.
Oh, yeah.
They were beating their child.
Yeah. Good on it.
Can't really say that. Just in case something happens. So, Money in the Bank recap. Oh. Current champ going into the weekend is Hancha.
Yeah, boy.
He is on a winning streak, panning back to Fastlane.
Damn.
He needs to be stopped because he's a dirty tryhard. The pre-show match, Hancha. Did you know there was a pre-show match?
No clue. I'm sorry, you didn't even know, did you?
Nope.
Yeah, I was going to say you didn't mention it.
It was the Hype Bros versus the Colognes.
Oh, really?
Hype Bros won.
Yeah, that's I'm assuming.
Who the fuck cares? Men show! Women's Money in the Bank match kicked off the show, and that meant that I got, you know what, my predictions for how the match card would run. You know how I do it in a certain way. I got 3 of those right, apart from the last 2.
Damn. Well, yours made more sense though because of the way it was structured. But
and you know, fucking Breezango versus the Ascension was just randomly shot.
Oh yeah, we didn't put that
for some reason. So the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. You had Charlotte, Becky, Tamina, Carmella, and Natalya. You know, and like a week before the show, there was a rumor going around that there was going to be a surprise 6th woman.
Oh really?
Yeah, and the main suspects were Paige coming back, and Maria Kanellis. She did show up later on, but not.
Oh, what the hell was that segment, by the way?
It was just terrible. So I was kind of expecting it. It started with 5.
Your Paige would have. I would have been like, huh? I would have been shocked if Paige showed up. Surely she's done. Do they even want her back?
I don't.
Don't care about Paige.
Nah. I don't think she wants to be back either.
Nah. I mean, I was a fan when she was in NXT, but as soon as she hit the main roster, and they completely changed her character. Completely changed it.
Most of the opening of this match was just Tamina dominating everyone. Just with ladders and stuff, just to make her look strong, because there was no way in hell she was winning this. And there was nothing else that really happened. From then on, Hancha can just come in and say, because you watched the ending of this match, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
That was basically it. There was no big spots like in the men's Money in the Bank match, which was great. I really liked that match. There was some
cool moments.
Sami Zayn was the MVP of that match for me.
Really?
He was doing some sick spots.
He was, yeah.
But there was no real big spot in this one. I mean, Charlotte did like a I don't know what it's called.
I saw that in the replay after the match. It didn't look that good compared to our other ones. Like our other ones look way better.
That was
more like a. I don't know what you'd call that, because usually she does it from behind, where it's like a moonsault corkscrew. Yeah, but this time it was like
it was like a spiral tap, but shit.
Yeah, it didn't look very good at all.
Like there was a lot of clunky moments. I don't know if that's the right word. Untidy moments.
Yeah.
It was just Charlotte hit a terrible spear.
Oh, really?
Tamina. Horrible. I think Tamina was supposed to fall out the ring, but there wasn't enough space, so it just ended up Charlotte took Tamina down, and they just hung on the ropes for a second.
Wow.
It was just bad. Apart from the ending, which I don't know about you, Hancha. I like this ending.
I didn't.
There's been a lot of hate, so this is good. We have diversity here. One liked it, one didn't.
This is true.
I just like it because it just makes James and Carmella dicks.
Yeah, it's good in that way, as in, like, she's gonna get healed. I just don't like Carmella as a talent. Anyway, she's still nothing entertaining for me.
So why didn't you like it? Is it because of the main argument that we've seen? It was because a man technically won it, or do you just not see it like that?
No, it's nothing to do with that part. It's literally just because Carmella won. That's why.
Wow, I thought that'd be a lot deeper. Just don't like Carmella, really.
I don't mind. I actually liked the fact that they had the referees arguing for a while and didn't just like hand it to them straight away. I kind of like that bit, and the fact that he went outside and announced it.
James is just a dick.
He is, isn't he?
He's just a knob.
Remember when he was so loved? I never liked him, but it was just so weird.
I think it was. They've done it well with James because he was all right. He was hot when he came in against Braun.
Yeah.
And then as they just kept on dragging out the joke, dragging out, people just
having him beat AJ 3 times.
Yeah, people just started to hate him even more, and they switched him into a heel, and then they've propelled him again.
Yeah,
they should have done that with Roman. As his popularity started to go down, switch him to a heel, then he'd be fine.
I agree.
I don't think he'd be fine. Oh. He still can't talk for shit.
This is very true.
But the ending.
Roman Reigns has regressed in the ring as well, by the way. He was better. Yeah, I think we talked about this. His spears were actually really good when he first came in. He was actually like really laying them in. Now they're so bad.
They're just diving headbutts. Really.
And it's not just the spears. You know the move where he like does the drop kick on the side of the apron.
Yeah.
If you look back at the ones he was hitting first, they look sick, and now they just look sloppy. It's like he's just overall getting worse in the ring. I don't know why. Complacency, probably.
Probably. He doesn't have to work any harder, and he's still going to get pushed.
Exactly. And if you have no motivation, if I'm in his position, I'd probably get lazy. Like, man, I can do what I want.
I can fail a drugs test and I'll still be pushed to the moon.
Exactly.
Exactly. But the ending of the Women's Money in the Bank match, Carmella was alone in the ring, climbing the ladder, just painfully slow. Why do they climb so slowly?
Yeah, it's annoying.
Hurry the fuck up. Becky Lynch comes in, pushes her off the ladder. Looks like she's going to grab it. But then, in comes James Ellsworth, who is now a confirmed woman beater, pushed the ladder over. Set her back up. He's like, Carmella, wake up. Wait, there's no one here. Go. She's laid out. Then the crowd, right, here's what I don't like. The crowd just goes to show how hypocritical WWE fans are.
They're really
Did you hear the pop?
Yep.
When James Ellsworth started to climb the ladder, they were saying you could see the crowd signalling him to climb up.
Yeah, it was one of the biggest reactions of the night.
Exactly. And then as soon as they go online, they just no, it was terrible. Misogynistic, I've heard thrown around.
Okay, that's going too far. Come on.
James Ellsworth pissing off feminists.
But to be fair, I will say this. A lot of the time I've noticed that the people that go to the shows aren't usually the people, well, they are sometimes, but a lot of people online that bash it are the people that are like, I ain't going to the shows because why would I pay money to see my favourites lose all the time? That's why I would never go to these shows. Like, I think a large portion of them are the guys that have given up and have just stopped going. Yeah, it's silence now.
That's weird. I don't think I'd ever go to a live event unless
I would never go in this current climate.
Yeah.
Like, why would I go pay so much money to see a show that I don't enjoy?
Shinsuke versus AJ.
Yeah, that would be worth money, but you have to build like an entire card that's worth, because you know how expensive these tickets are nowadays. It's ridiculous.
Front row seats are fucking horrible.
Yeah, it's mad. So if I'm paying that much money, I want the whole card to look somewhat decent.
So when we're in the cheap seats, you can still, oh wow,
Yeah.
watching on the money. I know you'd go for the spectacle of it.
Yeah.
But you just wouldn't sit like 3 miles away from the ring, having to basically watch it on your phone.
Yeah.
Middle, that's fine.
Yeah, I agree.
Because then you're right in the heart of the crowd, and you're not that far from the ring.
Very true.
But like in the last one this year, like there was literally seats about a couple miles away.
Yeah.
What's the point?
I actually had, I was going to say friends, they're more like work colleagues, I don't really know.
Acquaintances.
Yeah, well, they're work colleagues. They actually went to WrestleMania that just went. They were so far back, because they bring back like pictures and obviously videos and that. You could barely make out what was going on. They were
I bet you could see the massive ass ramp.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. And they spent so much money on the tickets. I was like, man, I would want way better seats than that. It was horrible.
And especially for that show.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
They gave away the best match in the opening one. Was it the opening? Neville Aries.
Neville Aries was on the pre-show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then you had Styles and Shane. The only thing I didn't like about it was it looked like Shane was actually competitive wrestling, which I don't like.
But this Money in the Bank ladder match, James climbs his way up, unhooks it, just throws it down to the floor. He doesn't celebrate. I think he just throws it down to the floor. Carmella catches it, then the bell rings. And then, as you said, the refs are arguing outside. I'm pretty sure I saw James isn't in the match, so that can't count, or some shit like that. James is just like, yo, I've had enough of yous. Goes outside, just grabs a mic, and then says winner. And inaugural Miss Money in the Bank, Carmella.
Yeah.
And then, I've seen a good argument where it says, someone put WWE fans say, like a typical argument, can't believe the first Money in the Bank women's match was won by a man. And then they said, all right, who currently holds the briefcase? Carmella. Well, doesn't that mean that she technically won the match? No, because James Ellsworth unhooked it. Who gives a shit?
Well, I don't guess that.
You just don't like Carmella.
It's just Carmella. I don't really like any of them. This division needs Asuka. Like,
It does.
To be honest, I mean, I'm complaining, but then if Natalya had won, I would have complained. If Tamina would have won, I would have complained. I mean, who else was? I can't remember who else was in it. Charlotte, I would have complained.
Charlotte, Becky.
Becky probably would have been the least amount of complaining. Like, I just don't really like any of them that much.
I think Carmella's my most liked in there.
Oh, really?
I don't like Natalya. I can't stand Natalya.
She's annoying.
I'm nothing Tamina. I don't like her. I don't hate her. I'm just, eh.
We haven't seen enough of her, really.
Yeah, Becky Lynch. She's on the like scale, and Charlotte again. Just nothing. That's the worst. When you just.
I used to like Charlotte. It's just the thing is they over pushed her too much. Yeah. Like, I'm fed up with her.
5 times women's champ, 4. I don't give a shit.
It's like I've had enough.
But Carmella is the first ever Ms. Money in the Bank. They're going to address it on SmackDown. That's what they said. It's going to be the first thing that they address.
So what I'm guessing is they're going to have a match between her and possibly Becky Lynch for who's going to get it, and then Ellsworth will help her win.
That's exactly what I thought.
Oh right, yeah. That's probably
James is still just going to help her win.
Yeah.
Or maybe what I did see something that I did like. Someone said they're going to say, Carmella, you didn't unhook it, you didn't win, James, that's yours. Which I don't like.
What? So you telling me James would have to cash in on freaking Naomi?
Yeah. And it's just like, and then I scroll back through Twitter, and then they're one of the people who said a man shouldn't win. A man technically won it. So if you won, if you complaining about a man technically winning it because he unhooked it, and then you're just like, maybe they should just give him it anyway. Hang on.
Contradicting yourself.
You can't have the best of both worlds. What are you, a Cena fan?
Well, back in the day, James Ellsworth probably would like cash in on her. Back in the day, you had guys beating up women and women beating up guys. Like
I saw someone. If this was the Attitude Era, James Ellsworth would have won.
Yeah. You'd walk in there, kick Naomi in the face, they'd have a match. It would happen.
So Carmella won that. Next match, you had the New Day versus the Usos. We didn't watch this match because why would we? I've seen a lot of people say that it was a decent match, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it might have been.
Don't like them. I did see the ending, though. The New Day
yes,
hit the finishing move. Ref goes for the count. 1, 2. In come one of the Usos. He pulled his brother out, and they just walk through the crowd, losing via count out. So they keep their titles, and they'll probably have a rematch at SummerSlam when New Day will take them.
That's where it's probably going to happen. Right.
So, the New Day technically won.
Yeah.
Point for
Can we
Mark
get
there.
American Alpha back on?
Where are they?
I really don't know.
SmackDown is lacking.
It is. Can we get Authors of Pain to just kill everyone? Like, I just want them to beat everyone. Let them do the Page thing where they come up to the main roster while still being NXT Tag Team Champions and have them win the SmackDown Tag Team Championships as well. And then they relinquish the NXT ones.
I don't want them to relinquish it.
Oh yeah, you know what? Fight on both shows.
When they did with Page, it's just, you have to give that up. I just want them, if they do it to the Authors of Pain, they just go, nah. just take it from me. Yeah, I dare you.
Exactly.
So the New Day won via count out, but the Usos kept their belts, and we move on to Lana. Best theme song in the world.
It's alright. What, in the world? Better than Shinsuke's? I like Shinsuke's.
I'd actually put Aleister Black's above Shinsuke's.
Really? Aleister Black's is alright, yeah.
It just reminds me of an old school.
I'm trying to actually think of it, man. Yeah, I think I've got it.
What, Aleister Black's?
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a pretty good theme, actually. Because he's actually got vocals on it, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember now. Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, because it's so rare these days, isn't it?
Lana versus Naomi for the SmackDown Women's title. Hancha, you watched this match?
Yes.
Were you surprised?
Did
you think you called it bang on?
To be fair, Lana didn't have to do much. I will say this: she threw some nice moves, like the snap suplexes she was doing. Yep. Wow, they was pretty good. I was expecting like a lot of wasted movements and bad bumps, but she actually wasn't that terrible. Like she didn't, but to be fair, she didn't have to do much. Like if you look at the structure of the match, Naomi was doing pretty much everything. Her punches looked horrible, I will say that. Her strikes as well.
They'll come with time though.
This is true. But there seems to be more to work with than I thought. I still don't want her to be a wrestler. I'd rather her be a manager.
She's in that attire, mate.
This is
whatever she wants.
This is true.
I think there's more to work with there than there is with Eva Marie.
I agree with that.
If we compare two women that, let's be honest, shouldn't really be wrestlers.
Yeah.
But you can see that Lana's trying, and she's actually... I think she wants this. Eva Marie couldn't give a shit.
True.
Eva Marie's gone. I'm pretty sure she ain't coming back.
Yeah.
She got suspended last year before SummerSlam. She ain't been since.
She's not, yeah.
It's coming up to a year.
Well, she's doing films and stuff now.
Don't know how many films she can be in. You know?
Which is true. I think she's completed one since leaving. I think she's in a second one. So.
Was she in Baywatch?
I'm not sure.
That new one that came out.
I'm not sure. That got slated by the reviews, though.
I haven't seen it yet.
No, I haven't seen it. I probably won't, to be honest. But I heard it got really bad reviews because The Rock got all defensive, like on Twitter, I think, and was like, "Oh, how
I saw some.
Yeah, I think got a bit defensive about it. I was like, okay.
I think the main critic I saw of it was trying to be too funny.
Yeah, well,
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, I don't always follow a critic because a lot of the time I see a film that I really like and the critics like gave it like 18% or something like that. It's like, what? Well, that's pretty good.
And there's sometimes where critics love it and I dislike it.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Avatar. Yeah. I hate Avatar.
I hate the overhype. If that's what we're on with as well, then I'm completely with you on that. Visually,
I don't like it.
You have to because of the time it was too long as well. That's another thing. And not to mention, the story wasn't that complicated, let's be honest. It's like a story we've seen a million times in other
And it's
films.
James Cameron.
Yeah, James Cameron. What, you don't like That's Not Your Boy, no? You're not a fan of it?
Come on. Titanic.
I haven't seen Titanic since I was like 8, so I can't really remember much about it. I can't remember.
You could fit 4 people on that fucking door. She just fucking sat the fuck up, the lazy bitch.
Oh, just being selfish.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, the thing about Avatar, I said Avatar looked great though, but the story and that, I was like, this is overrated, man. Yeah, it's a bit too much, but you know the second one's coming out, right? I think.
Piss off.
Yeah, I think next year, like 10 years after the first one. I think.
We need Toy Story 4.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. At the same time, it's like 3 was the perfect ending though, so it's like I'm a bit nervous about that.
Maybe it'll be a flashback. You never know.
True.
Maybe Andy's dad might show up. We still have never seen Andy's dad. Where
I don't want them to risk the ratings as well, because I think every Toy Story film has a 99%. I think it is. Is it 100? It's like 99 or 100%. I think. Critic review. So I'm like, I don't want you to risk getting like even if you get like an 87, you
I don't
ruin
think
the streak.
I don't think that'll ever happen.
Oh, good. Toy Story's too good. You're right.
Toy Story ratings. All of them. Well, it said the first one got 100%.
Oh damn! It might be 100 then.
Toy Story 3 there. IMDb. Who cares? Which movie site do we trust the most?
Well, Rotten Tomatoes is the most harsh, I would say. They're usually pretty harsh with their ratings. So if they've given it a good one.
Rotten Tomatoes give the third one 99.
Oh, there you go.
It gave the first one 100. Let me just look for the second one. Hurry up, Lord. 100.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So, who was that one prick that did?
That one knobhead.
Seriously, yeah.
Let's have a look at my favourite film of all time. What did that get? That doesn't get 100. 96, I'll give that.
What's your favourite film?
Back to the Future.
Ah.
Love Back to the Future, me. Great. Love it. I don't know how we got here.
Go on. No.
Lana, Eva Marie, Baywatch, Critics, Toy Story.
Who knows?
No idea. Lana versus Naomi. The main story. Lana injured the leg of Naomi.
Yeah.
Targeting that for the rest of the match. Like you said, she hit some decent snap suplexes.
Which caught me off guard.
Yeah. Shit, that set out spine buster pretty well again.
Yeah.
Naomi kicked out 2. Then Lana was looking shocked, and out came Carmella. In my notes here, I've put James Ellsworth. Needs to be H on the end of that. And a referee. And at that point, I was like, oh my god, I've got it bang on. You're going to cash in. And then, she just likes to toy with my emotions. She was close. Oh, I'm going to cash it. Nah.
Changed her mind, but...
Which I thought was smart. Because she's going to wait until the end.
Yeah.
And then bang, she's going to cash in. Nah. Lana, after all the Carmella kerfuffle happens, Lana goes for that second set-out spine buster type thing. Naomi got out, rolled into a submission hold. That I'm not too sure what it is, actually.
I'm not really sure what to call that either.
Just looks like a modified Rings of Saturn.
It does, doesn't it? Has she been doing that all this time, and I've just not noticed?
She used it at Mania to win.
Oh, I can't remember. I barely pay attention to that.
As long as she doesn't win by the fucking rear view.
Oh my gosh, you're so... Not only... Her moveset overall is trash. We noticed that. Like,
I've got a big ass.
Yeah.
Basically.
Exactly. It's an awful offensive moveset she's got.
Those kicks. Where she keeps on kicking over and over
again.
Yeah,
it's so bad.
Fucking... shit. But Naomi locked in let's call it the modified Rings of Saturn. Yeah. The Rings of... I tried to make a joke, it didn't work. I can't think of one. It's too hot. Come back to me next time on my iPhone. Probably just Google it. Camera cut back. No. Naomi had that locked in. Lana tapped out. Then the camera, it cut back to Carmella again. She was going to cash in. And then she just fucked off up the ramp.
Yep.
Toying with me. See, imagine the tenseness. Oh, Carmella nearly cashed in. Maybe the man who wins will cash in, but no. You had the title before the Money in the Bank match.
Yep.
Idiots, man. Shit, I can't believe it. Carmella, she ruined my day. No, I didn't, you know. Lana, she did well. Did alright.
She has some potential. But I just think she was so good as a manager. It's like, at least let her do both, is what I'm saying. At least let her do both.
Mixed tag with Rusev.
Well, where the hell is Rusev?
I miss him.
I'm not gonna lie, there was a point, we'll get to it later, but there was a point that I thought, so there's going to be an announcement that Rusev was going to be taking someone's place. And I thought, oh, Rusev is going to come out as the last
Shinsuke's.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I thought that, I legit was like, oh, here comes the Rusev announcement. But,
yeah. I miss Rusev. So Naomi won that. And now we get to the re-debut? The return is the word.
Guess.
And the debut, because it's 2 in 1 technically, of Maria Kanellis and Mike Bennett. The packages him as Mike Kanellis because
which doesn't really make sense.
I'm pretty sure on the indie she went by Maria Bennett.
Yeah.
Or they probably just kept the last name.
They changed his last name to her.
Yeah.
That didn't make sense to me, but okay.
Now people might fucking mistake them for brother and sister.
Yeah, this is true.
No, it's just Dave.
They actually got a really good reaction at first.
Then they just turned.
Yeah. Well, he got booed instantly when he started talking. But I was like, okay.
So they came out, and instead of being a badass woman like she was in the Indies,
yep,
they've turned her into what can only be described as a chick flick. You can do anything with the power of love was one of her cringy shit lines.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe what they was doing. When I saw the love hearts come out,
she's a rom-com.
Like, yeah, literally.
Oh my god. I'm actually surprised she came back, considering the shit that went down with Cena and Nikki Bella before.
True.
You know, Cena and Maria used to date. They split up. Cena got with Nikki. Nikki just wasn't happy with Maria being around, and that's where the rumour came from.
Yeah, a bit of politics from the Bellas.
As soon as Nikki fucking...
That's not the first time. The Bellas used to play politics all the time. Didn't they block someone else from coming back as well? Someone else did an interview where it was like, yeah, I was trying to return to WWE, but the Bellas said, no, we don't want him back.
Oh, fuck. I remember. I can't think of the name.
Yeah, I can't think who it was either. I can't remember.
I'll Google it. Nikki. I'll just put Bella Politics. That might not be the best. Bella Twins playing politics. Maybe that might be the best one. I don't know.
I freaking hated the Bella Twins. I couldn't stand
them. Obviously, it'll be fucking Maria, because that's the big one. Bella Twins growing political power. Oh, why? Because she's fucking Cena. Yep. Advert. Fuck off. Who is that? I don't know. I think that's LeBron James. I don't know.
You think? I'm sure you'd recognise LeBron.
I don't. He's playing for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, so probably.
Black man. Probably sleeves. Doesn't narrow it down.
He's about 6'8".
It's only showing like a headshot.
Oh.
It says, is that 30 on his back? No, I think that's Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant doesn't play for Cavaliers.
Okay, I thought I was being smart there. Is it 23 the number there?
And Kevin Durant's a pussy. Oh, does he have tattoos? Oh no, only a headshot.
Yeah, 23 Cavaliers. Yeah, James. I got it right. I mean, I had to really go into it there. I mean, there's just the Maria one there. Fucking hell, Maria was supposed to come back fucking years ago. Really? They just blocked her. They were just, nah. We don't want her.
That don't surprise me, man. That's...
Fucking slags.
Yeah.
So where were we? Maria. Trash. Why have you done that?
Yeah.
Next
awful.
match. Terrible. Randall Keith Orton versus the Maharaja. Jinder Mahal for the WWE title.
Which I can't believe was saying. I don't want to talk about it.
It was the exact same finish from the last pay-per-view.
I didn't actually see the finish of this one. I will admit, I missed it. All I saw was Jinder Mahal one. I don't know how. I don't know what he hit. Like nothing.
The first thing I saw when I skipped to about 5 minutes before the end, I saw Randy Orton redoing the spot from last time where he flipped one of the Singh brothers onto the announce table.
Oh, did he hurt him this time?
No, that was planned this time.
Oh, it
because
was.
For some reason, WWE just decided to redo it.
Right.
They should have just left that alone. Doesn't need to be done again. Why?
Dumb. Lazy.
Yeah, pretty much, because it was the exact same finish. Orton sets up 2 announce tables. He was on one, a Singh brother on the other one. I don't even know their names, so I couldn't tell them apart. He ran, jumped from one table to the other, RKO.
So what was Jinder doing all this time?
Just sleeping.
Oh, okay. Classic Roman Reigns spot.
Pretty much. Then he got back into the ring where Jinder was. Jinder hit his $1 million slam.
Pretty much.
And that's how he won.
Gosh. You know what this means, by the way? This was a lose-lose for me because Jinder Mahal sucks and I don't want him to be champion. But at the same time, Randy Orton, do I want him to be champion for like the 20 millionth time? No. But now Jinder Mahal officially has a longer title reign than Bray Wyatt had.
Oh, God.
So that's another reason that I'm just legitimately angry with the title situation on SmackDown. I don't even want to talk about it. And it looks like a certain somebody's coming to take it back for the 17th title run. So.
But yeah, Jinder Mahal won that. Let's move on to something that we want to talk about. The Fashion Police versus the Ascension.
Oh, you actually got me for a second there. I was like, what?
Why did this take place? But you know, the Fashion Police won. As they should.
I didn't see it.
Because they are the best
I thought you liked the Ascension.
on SmackDown. No.
What? I thought you somewhat liked them.
No.
Wait, did you say they were the best on the SmackDown?
Yep. Best team on SmackDown.
Better than American Alpha, right?
They're not on SmackDown.
Well, they're technically on SmackDown, they just don't use them.
When was the last time they appeared?
Okay, fine.
WrestleMania, I can give you that. Missing, where are you? Hello. Oh, they're gone. Let's move on to actually the best match of the night. AJ Styles, Dolph Ziggler, Samuel Zayn, Kevin Owens, Baron Corbin, and Nakamura Shinsuke. It was the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Corbin got off to a great start. Nakamura, not so much.
Yeah.
Nakamura making his entrance, doing his fucking weird arm stuff. Corbin ran in from behind, attacked him, hit him a few times with a ladder. Then, best thing, he just pushed over a cameraman, stole his camera, and then just smacked Shinsuke with the camera a few times. He's brilliant.
Corbin did this like a few months ago with Ambrose. Do you remember when Ambrose, he was beating him up in the back? And he like just grabbed the security guard and chucked him at him. Like, I was like, Corbin just randomly chucking guys.
Trapped him underneath a forklift as well.
Yeah, that was it, yeah.
He's great. Then he goes to the ring, big shit-eating grin on his face.
Yep.
And the ref's like, ring the bell! Ring the bell! Ring the bell! They didn't ring the bell. Until, they're like, oh god, he's not going to... We're just going to have to start with 5, aren't we?
Yeah. And I mentioned this earlier, this was the exact point where I was like, here comes the Rusev announcement, here it comes. And I was like expecting it. 100% expecting it.
I miss Rusev. Hashtag Rusev for next WWE champ.
Well, better than Jinder.
Corbin was great. There was a bit where Dolph Ziggler and him were working together, and then they're done, both looking happy with themselves, Dolph gives him a little friendly pat on the back, and Corbin just turns around and jaws him.
Yep, brilliant.
As he should be. A lone wolf. Clues in the name.
Exactly.
One of the first spots from Sammy, get used to it. Sammy and Kevin, a ladder was laid down in the middle of the ring. It was open at a 45-degree angle. Owens went to the top rope. It looked like he was going to jump to the outside of the ring.
I was like, whoa, watch out.
In came Sammy, threw Owens off of the top rope and onto the ladder. He didn't land flush on it, though.
That thing bent up, though. See how much it was bending?
Some of his body missed the thing that was open. Some of it hit the bottom. It wasn't very pretty.
Yeah.
And then Sammy hit another good spot because he's good. But it was with Ziggler this time. Sammy dove at the top of the ladder. I'm not gonna get there. Maybe you're gonna. You know what I mean. Sammy got the upper hand, but instead of reaching up for the briefcase, he hit a sunset flip powerbomb from the top of the ladder.
Pretty nice.
And I'm surprised that Sammy didn't break his leg, considering
True.
Dolph landed directly on it.
Yep.
And Dolph, he's not a light man. Not the heaviest, though.
True. Well, I mean, he's reasonably light. He's not huge.
So he's probably more than Zayn. Is he?
I
don't know, because
probably.
Zayn's tubby.
Yeah, he is a little bit.
But he looks smaller.
They might be similar weights.
Let's Google it. Even though this will just be like...
They might just give you their build weight, though, not their actual weight. Like, they always pump up the wrestlers' weights by like 30 pounds to make them seem bigger.
It says Ziggler's 99 kilograms. And it says Sammy's 96.
Very close.
But Sammy is taller. Oh.
Probably by like 1 inch or 2 inches.
2 meters.
0.2
meters.
Oh, 0.2. I was going to say 2 meters taller. What?
Yeah. Ziggler's a midget. But Sammy, he wasn't done there, because he hit another brutal spot. Again, with his best bud, Kevin Owens. They're on the ring apron, and Sammy hit a release suplex on Kevin.
I thought it wasn't going to happen. I was like, oh, he's going to counter it. And then they did it. I was like, huh?
Who landed right on the back of his neck. And how Kevin Owens isn't paralysed is up for debate.
Yeah.
There was another decent spot, but Sammy wasn't involved this time, and it was actually quite shocking. It was Baron and AJ. Ooh. Mixing it up a bit. Ladder set up between the ring, the barricade. AJ runs at Baron from the ring apron, leaps at him. Corbin catches him and hit a really hard choke slam onto the ladder.
I will say this, I don't like how quickly AJ got up from it, though.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like, the next spot after, AJ just got up.
It's AJ again.
Yeah, it was like, you should have sold that, dude.
He didn't place him down, Corbin. He properly...
Yeah.
He went for it.
It looked like he was trying to snap the ladder in half when he was throwing him.
He probably realises, I need to snap this ladder. Then he's like, oh no, this ladder's not done yet.
Yeah.
And it wasn't done, because as we were saying, AJ got up rather quickly. And him and Kevin Owens was walking. No idea how. They were both on the ring apron. Looked like Owens was going for a powerbomb from the ring apron onto the ladder. AJ got out and hit basically an AA from the apron onto the ladder. After this, everyone was down. AJ was going. He was climbing the ladder. But in came Ziggler. Dragged the ladder out from underneath him. And AJ was dangling. Because you always have to have a dangling spot in a Money in the Bank match.
True.
But unlike the other ones, you could see that AJ was actually trying to unhook it.
Thank you, yes! Made much more sense. Because I remember when we was talking about this with the tag team one at NXT, and you was like, why weren't they just hanging on to the actual titles?
Then did they just fall off?
Yeah. Right. Yeah, usually they don't try and unhook it, but I like the way AJ was actually trying.
He was pulling himself up, he was trying to stay, he was actually holding on to the grip.
Yep.
And not the thing above it. He was trying, but then he fell flat on his face.
This guy he takes a brutal bump, he don't care.
But Ziggler, he was still in the ring, he was, that little wanker, he fell down. Then Corbin, He just like, fuck off, you overrated piece of shit.
Yep.
Setting up a ladder, but then
I thought it was funny how they played his music.
They didn't do the lights down as well.
Yeah, I just thought
I wanted him to do his proper entrance.
You're right.
Like,
This shocked me because I genuinely didn't think he was coming back. So I was like, "Whoa!"
What I wanted was Corbin I wanted him to start climbing the ladder, and then Nakamura was making his entrance. Lights go down like his full entrance, the whole shebang.
Oh yeah.
And like it just cuts back, and you can just see Corbin on the floor, and you just say, "Oh, what's happened there?" And then like they can just explain it on Talking Smack. I fell off because I couldn't see.
Oh God.
The lights went down, so.
Yeah. Wow.
That was dangerous. He goes up, that was dangerous and that could have cost me my life.
That?
I was up a ladder and somebody turned the lights out. Whose smart idea was that? And then he smacks him with the briefcase. But Nakamura, he didn't do the whole shebang, he just walked down to the ring like a pimp and basically just starts to kick the shit out of everyone. Yep. Corbin got a knee, Ziggler got 2 Kinshasas, Zayn got 1, Owens got 1 for his troubles. And then the moment of the match, Nakamura setting up the ladder. He looks up, camera cuts perfectly. On the other side of the ladder was AJ Styles. Crowd.
This was one of the moments of the year, to be honest. This was so cool. Yep, and that's what I'm talking about. The crowd was going insane. I was like, whoa, here we go. By the way, as much as I like Shinsuke, I must say this. His Kinshasas have been trash recently. Have you noticed that as well? They've been really bad. Even since like the Kevin Owens matches. He's been hitting them really soft. And they haven't looked good. Oh.
That's a main event mania.
The thing is,
this year.
Do you think they'll give it the main event? I reckon they'll won't. Because you know who's going to be the main event, Roman Reigns, whoever he's facing. And they'll give us that like in the middle of the show and we'll be pissed off about it.
Opener.
Oh, can you imagine?
Pre-show.
They missed out on the chance to give us CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. Miss out on this. This is literally... You can't have anything else than this a main event. I don't care who Roman's wrestling.
So they have a stare down through the runs of the ladder. Then they both just pick up the ladder at the same time, put it to one side.
Yeah, you see, like they're both like getting ready, preparing to go. I'm like, yes.
Then they just start to punch the shit out of each other.
I was worried because I thought, someone's going to stop them before they fight.
That's what I was thinking. They're not going to give us it now.
Yeah.
But they did a little bit. Shinsuke got the upper hand for a moment, went to the corner, was going for a Kinshasa. His face, he does these weird facial expressions that I don't get. But as he was running, AJ popped up, hit basically a phenomenal forearm.
Pretty much.
And just stopped Nakamura in his tracks. Oh, these two. Oh.
Yep. That match is going to be special when it eventually happens.
That's the match.
Yeah.
Could be one of the best of all time.
Yep, literally.
I don't want no WWE creative getting involved.
That's the thing.
All they do is just go, alright, you're winning, do the rest yourself.
Exactly, please.
Because I have no doubt that New Japan did that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Or if not, the creative team in New Japan is amazing.
Yeah.
So they eventually get up at around about the same time. They climb the ladder, go at it up there for a couple of minutes.
The crowd is chanting for both of them.
Yeah.
It was great.
In comes Corbin, pushes the ladder over, sets it back up.
You hear the air go out of the place when Corbin got up. Like there's
like a lead balloon.
Yeah.
He climbs up the ladder, unhooks the briefcase. Eventually, it felt like a fucking eternity. I was like, oh no, Corbin, you've ruined this, mate.
Yeah.
Just pull it if you have to.
Yeah.
Yank the thing. When he was messing around, I was like, oh shit, is it not over?
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
2
he's
minutes
not
left.
botching it. Yeah, I was like, he's not botching it. Someone's someone stopping him, but no, he was just watching.
Rusev comes out, he pushes him off, grabs it, yes! He runs away, doesn't even celebrate, just legs it. He pushes it, he eventually unhooks the briefcase, and Mr. Money in the Bank, Baron Corbin, Hancha called this about 3 months ago.
Yeah. Because you know why? They had him start losing clean matches, and I was like, oh, well, that means they're building up for Money Back. Which is dumb. You shouldn't lose before you win Money Back, but that's what they do.
I like Corbin.
I do like Corbin as well, though. Yeah.
Remember when he was in NXT? And he was trash.
Yeah. Because he literally hit one move and...
At the end of days, it was over.
It was a sick move, but still.
It was a one-man squash machine.
Yeah.
But I really like this match.
It was a great match.
Decent match, better than the women's match.
Well, I say that, but I didn't watch it, but I can assume.
High spots like the women's one didn't have. Sami Zayn looked incredible. The amount of moments that he had. Shinsuke looked strong with him coming out. AJ looked great. They're just setting him and Nakamura up for the future.
Which is going to be sick.
Who else was in the match? Ziggler. He doesn't need to look strong for fuck's
sake. Who cares about it?
Get him out. And Corbin.
Owens
looks brilliant. Oh, fucking hell, Owens. Well, he's the US champ. He could just come out and say, well, I could have went for that, but then again, I'm the new face of America. So,
True.
I could have added that, but I decided that I would give you the pleasure of me not going after the main belt because you need me to carry this belt. So you're welcome. He just blames it on them. Corbin looks good and is basically guaranteed a future WWE Championship now.
Yeah, which I knew it was coming, but by the end of the year, maybe we'll probably be talking about him being champion.
It's deserved. He's been great since the brand split last year.
I agree. I like Corbin.
Getting
I don't think. Who do you prefer, Corbin or Strowman?
Ooh. I like Corbin.
I think I lean Corbin as well.
He's funnier in the ring. Like his trash talk. Is brilliant.
It's great, isn't it? Yeah.
He's great. But he's just not that good on the mic, which is fine. You don't have to be good on the mic.
I think he should be short and sweet talking. Right.
There's probably some Hall of Famers that were bad on the mic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course.
Bret Hart.
There you go.
I'm actually surprised you agreed with me on that one.
Well, no, he had some good moments where he was like, this guy didn't he literally call Vince McMahon a fag on TV? Like, literally. Like, okay, well. He had his moments, but he wasn't a good talker.
He's great in the ring, but on the mic, he
never
grabbed your attention.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised you didn't. I'm surprised you didn't just go, typical Shawn Michaels fan.
Well, it is a bit typical. Shawn wasn't perfect on the mic either.
Shawn wasn't, but he was...
He was passable. He was... What? Huh? What?
He was sexy. He's just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. He is not your boy toy. Boy toy. He's just a sexy boy. Smack the mic there.
Oh.
So, Corbin is money. Carmella is money.
Who heels winning?
It's a heel thing, Money in the Bank. Just suits a heel more, I reckon.
If we added it up, do you reckon more heels have won it than faces?
Probably. Edge. Rollins. Orton.
Oh, Sheamus as well.
Punk. One of his two, he would have been a heel. Jack Swagger. Del Rio. There's been a lot of heels.
Yeah, it definitely has been, hasn't it? Actually,
Miz.
Daniel Bryan was the heel when he won it.
Yeah. Then he just turned for some reason. So that's Money in the Bank done. We got through it relatively quick. I think that's us. But prediction results.
Oh yeah, of course.
Here we go. Will Hancha continue his run and extend it to a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pay-per-view winning streak?
I hope so.
Or will it die tonight?
Never dies.
Alright, Matt Hardy, calm down. Let's just Clear space on the desk. Oh, here we go. It was a SmackDown pay-per-view. It was Money in the Bank. I'll turn the mic. There we go. Money in the Bank. Probably should write this down on a text document so I don't lose it, but I'm old school. Right, here we go. Pre-show. We didn't do predictions on that match because why would we?
Didn't know it existed.
Hype Bros won. Who gives a shit? Main show. Women's Money in the Bank. Charlotte, Becky, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya. We both had Carmella. We both got it. Bang on. 1-1. New Day versus the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Titles. We did split. You went with the Usos. I went with the New Day. The New Day won via count out. 2-1 to Marcus. Lana versus Naomi. We both had Naomi. I had with a cash-in. I nearly got that, but Carmella just fucked with me. So it was 3-2 there. Randall Orton versus Jinder Mahal. We split again. I went with Orton. You went with Jinder Mahal. So it was 3-3. Fashion Police versus The Ascension. We didn't do that. Men's Money in the Bank ladder match. It all came down to the ladder match. Styles, Ziggler, Zayn, Owens, Corbin, Nakamura. You had Baron Corbin. I had Sami Zayn. The final score. Me on 3, Hancha on 4. He needs to be stopped. He needs to be stopped.
Unbeatable, mate. Unbeatable.
Needs to be stopped. I'm just letting you win.
Oh, yeah? That's it?
Yeah, so then we can be like, yeah, we've had more black champions than WWE. So we need to get the rep.
Yeah, fair enough.
So that was done. It was decent.
Yeah, well, the last match was good, so.
Hancha, do you have any videos coming soon?
No. I've noticed something. I've got there's this glitch happening with Sony Vegas where I've actually tried to edit a video a couple of times, and I opened Sony Vegas and I shoved the footage in there, and the display is gone. And I've tried the thing where you reset it, right? And the display still isn't coming back. You know, the preview.
Yeah.
It's just not there. I've tried everything.
I don't know what's dragged it up.
Yeah, no, I've tried everything. I've tried that. I've tried, where you reset it to default and all that, and it's just gone. I have no idea.
Sony Vegas. Racists.
Yeah, when I figure that out, I'll get something.
I should have a Mafia 3 video in the upcoming days. When is the next pay-per-view? I do believe it's Great Balls of Fire. When is that?
Probably another 2 weeks.
Probably. July 9th.
That feels like a bit longer.
That is
maybe
2 weeks away.
Oh, no.
If you go it's 3 Sundays away.
Oh, okay.
So by then I should have had a Crash Bandicoot video up.
Oh,
of the
Crash
remastered
Bandicoot's
one.
Back. Yeah.
The remastered one. I'll play it because I am so hyped for that game because it has Crash Bandicoot 3 in it, which, as we all know, is the best game of all time. Fight me if you disagree. Well, we're gonna have a fight, aren't we? So we'll be back in 3 Sundays' time for Great Balls of Fire predictions. So far, there's only one match announced.
It's only one match I care about. I probably won't care about anything else. Only one match
is making an announcement tonight. Oh, it's free. It's for SummerSlam. Okay, he can just come back.
SummerSlam?
And make matches. Yeah, it says here Roman Reigns to kick off Raw with SummerSlam announcement.
But SummerSlam's like 3 pay-per-views away, isn't it? Or is it close?
Sure, it's the one after Great Balls.
Oh yeah,
no. It'll be well because it's always in August.
Is it like 2 or 3 away? Maybe 2.
So we'll have this. Then I think Battlegrounds after that because that's our anniversary show.
Oh.
Probably Clash of Champions. They might bring that back.
So then why is he announcing SummerSlam so early?
No, it's just Great Balls, then Battleground, and then it's just gone to SummerSlam. But this isn't confirmed. because after SummerSlam there is no SmackDown pay-per-views confirmed for the rest of the year, so they'll probably add to that.
Well,
why is he doing it so early? Because it's Roman Reigns and he does what he wants.
I suppose.
So
no, what's he going to be? Do you know what's he going to be, though?
I want to say main title.
Oh, great.
He'll just announce something.
Great, because he's a matchmaker now.
Yep. Or he can just be like, yo, Cena's coming back as a free agent. Give me him. Braun's due back soon.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, do you think maybe he'll try and make an announcement and then Braun will come out and beat him up? Do you think?
Fucking hope so.
And be like, I'm not finished with you. That'd be great. That'd be great.
Like the one where Roman was getting into an ambulance out of nowhere. I'm not finished with it. He runs into the ambulance door and he takes it off its hinges, man.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was so funny.
I love Braun. So we'll be back then with whatever Roman Reigns announces tonight. God knows what it'll be. I want to say Cena. I'll say Cena.
I don't know. I won't be watching anyway. I'll hear about it then.
So we'll be back on the 9th of July. But until then, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell. I say that so sarcastically, because I don't mean it. Don't hit the bell. Just follow us on Twitter. It works. Subscribe to us. That's in the description. That's not sarcastic. Fucking do that.
Yeah, that's very serious.
Stab your mum. I'm joking. She's a lovely woman, and I will make her a lovely cup of tea. I do make a banging cup of tea, but she might not want a cup of tea because it's a bit warm. But if she wants one, I'll give her one. See what I mean? So we'll be back then. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Adios.